So this is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I just had to wait for my samples to come in so I can best explain it. Basically, I'm talking about using legacy sleeves from games that are like completed or no longer being made new sets of. Specifically, the Fantasy Flight games of Warhammer, Netrunner, Lord of Rings, and what was it? Lord of Rings, and World of Warcraft with other games. And the best game I can give an example of was Legion's Realms of War because it's got the generic fantasy of orcs, humans, angels, demons, undead, dwarves, mystical beasts, and titans. And well, obviously everyone knows about Miku sleeves. I think these are Fire Lion, but I'm not sure. But generally on webcam, I just use a single sleeve, upside down, whatever. It matches the color theme for all my decks of those said races. So there's nothing much about it. I'm going to be using the same one as comparison. So green in the back, nothing special, right? Now, I want to collect these Fantasy Flight 2014 sleeves, or 2013, you've got the limited edition Chaos Marine, but these ones are really hard to get now, I noticed. And I've been getting them for Netrunner as well, and I can't find any more of these. I bought a whole ton. I'm trying to get the Tetris one, but can't get any more. Anyways, these ones, they were made back in 2014 before we really had a solid oversleeve technology in the market. And for oversleeves, my two best choices right now are the very cheap but large quantity Hasibo from Temu sleeves. You type oversleeves and this is what you'll find up with. And of course the best in market for everything else, standard size, is the broccoli. You can either have this in smooth or matte for the oversleeves. And this is exactly like what you see right here. Problem with the broccoli ones, with the Fantasy Flight sleeves, is because it doesn't really cover this last millimeter of space, so it leaves it exposed, so I can't really use that on a large scale. The Hasibo covers a little bit better, but still does not fully cover the legacy sleeves as much. And now you can see on the other side, you don't have the inner black or inner solid white. It's just kind of gray. It's not even a metallic one. That's some of the amazing waifu sleeves I have. I'll be making another video on that shortly, but this is the comparison of what we have right now for sleeves comparison. But it's just nice to be able to play something like this in my orc deck with my orc preset binder, like I showed you guys in my last video. I would like have this all laid out, and then after like 3 turns, when the portal opens, it just open up into another world. But I can't exactly play with the same blank sleeves, so I have to have character sleeves. Alternatively, I just make it all black and just play normally. But I want a little bit more pizzazz and to show my collectibleness when I do this. So that is with this game when it has so many different races of people. But sometimes you want to go to individuals. So when we get into individuals, like for Flesh and Blood, I would focus more on character sleeves, and that's where the waifu sleeves come in. I understand. I even have Dragon Shield sleeves coming in. And Dragon Shields are really great. I got the new one coming in. I have it right here, right now. But they're actually coming with cards, which is why you have to buy them sealed. And of course, I do the check when I buy a new pack of sleeves from Fantasy Flight. They come in like packages like this, and I actually count them on camera. But my sell has been pretty good. They're all full or resealed, but there's 50 of them. And they're in good condition, so that's perfectly fine. But again, back on topic, I find that these Warhammer sleeves are really awesome. I probably try and get like 150 of them, so I can deck up, so I can fully have like 2 decks because they share the same cards. I'll be okay. This is the Demons from Warhammer. And this is the limited edition Chaos Marine. These are really hard to get, and they're getting harder now as time goes on. I was kind of reluctant to make this video, but now that I've secured my own supply, I guess I can say it, just to get the word out there. Now, other, here's a little more Warhammer. There's also the Tau Elder, the Eldar, and then there's like the robot ones, which also are now hard to get. So, Fantasy Flight, I was only able to get this one, but I bought a ton of them. I wanted to get the Tetris one because it matches the Tetris theme of my Flesh and Blood, but I'll see what I can do. And basically, yeah, they come inside these full packs inside. The next outer set I have are these World of Warcraft sleeves. So they come in packages like this Horde and Alliance. Beautiful thing is about these ones is by the time these came out, they did have semi-silver inside, so they're pretty good. I use this for the humans because it really matches the Illyrio human theme going on. And then Horde ones, I guess I could, but I really like the Warhammer 40k theme going on I have, so I can cross-reference. It feels like I can grow a card game, or at least get the word out there to different fan bases if I have associating sleeves, if that makes sense. So that is pretty much the plan. Here, I'll show you the humans real quick. My human deck, this is the bounty, but all of them have this, but I don't want to play on the same, I can't play these on the same mat that have the sleeves as background, like just saw in the binder, so that's why I use these Alliance sleeves, and it really fits the theme. So moving on quickly, I'll show you the rest of my World of Warcraft sleeves that I have. These were bought in large bundles. Maybe you can get lucky and get like a bundle set. I got like these Headless Horsemen that I use for my Rune Blade in Flesh and Blood, or for my Undead decks. But not as the background, but as actual decks. They're really helpful. Of course, we have the Succubus. Really helpful in the Legion's Realms of War demon decks. But I also have the corresponding demons because there's two heroes. There's Succubus hero, and also there is the more Diablo-like hero. So it really fits for that theme as well. That's why I really love Legions and how we can do that. So Alliance, Horde, Undead, and Succubus, and then you have the Dragons, which, I can't. It doesn't really do well when I have the World of Warcraft plastered on, but whatever. It's a dragon. I can make it work, but it just doesn't feel as nice as a generic full art character slot. So I've explained Warhammer, World of Warcraft, and Netrunner sleeves, but what do I do for like Lord of the Rings? Well, Lord of the Rings doesn't really have a sleeve out in Eye of Sauron, and those are getting harder and harder to get. So I just usually go on Temu and find whatever I have my desktop right in front here. I found these here for like $13.98, so they seem pretty cool. It's just trying to bring my own little Western legacy sleeves from times past into the present day, and I'm trying to fit it in. Matter of fact, it's actually hard to get this color of green nowadays. I made another order for this green, but Temu actually sent me a darker green, and I got my money back, and I get to keep this product, but I think I understand why. This chroma green here is really good for green screening. So as technology improves and tracking improves for webcam gaming, I suspect that we may be able to just digitally put plaster on whatever sleeves we can. We can already do that with mats. On my green mats, I can actually make it to whatever mat I want it to be if I go on webcam digitally. So that's another thing to watch out for. But for now, I think this is why I didn't want to make the video. I didn't want to show the weakness or incompatibility that I have, even with the Hazibal sleeves, and definitely with the Broccoli sleeves not being able to fit in with the Legacy oversleeves. However, these work great with all the modern, not modern, but like World Warcraft sleeves, no problem. Works with all the waifu sleeves, no problem. It's actually made for them, of the exact size of 68.5 millimeters by 93 millimeters, whereas the Hasbula is like the 69 by 94, so it covers the width more, but just not the length as much. But yeah, that's a quick video of the sleeves I use, and I'll probably make another video shortly for the waifus and how I can bring into classes, as well as a video on like the new Flesh and Blood sleeves, because the thing with Flesh and Blood sleeves is it's already done by Dragon Shield with the matte texture, so it doesn't really need the oversleeves at all. I mean, you can make an argument that any amount of wear and tear will wear out the characters, but Flesh and Blood sleeves, now that they come with cards, oh my god. I got my 3 news and my 3 Enigmas sleeve boxes coming, and I'm going to keep like, order extra more so I can keep it sealed for later. But yeah, that's my quick video on how to use sleeves to expand your slot. Another thing, quick note is, because the reason why I want to use waifu sleeves on Flesh and Blood sleeves, even though it doesn't need that expansion, is you don't want to. Well, I mean, you can. Sure, you'll expand sleeves on existing card games if it has them, but it doesn't grow or expand your audience base outside of what you already have. Yes, it'll make the people love it even more and participate longer over time, but it doesn't bring new people in. My hope is like um, Wargaming, Warhammer 40k, um, Legion's of War can expand to 40k. And I guess I can make an argument for Brute too. My Brute deck uses Horde sleeves, World of Warcraft sleeves, for Flesh and Blood. So hopefully I can expand some more World of Warcraft people into Flesh and Blood. We need to have more of a cross, and it's more uniform that way, especially if it's a generic fantasy between the two games. But yeah, that's my quick video there, and hopefully it's helpful and give you guys some useful information. Thanks for watching. Bye.